My name's Jo Birch, and I'm a senior mining hydrogeologist and project manager with Golder, based in London. My academic background is an undergraduate degree in environmental earth sciences with a master's degree in hydrogeology. I have 12 years postgraduate consulting experience, 8 of which have been in the mining industry. I'm an active member of Women in Mining UK and have been a volunteer on their partnerships committee since 2019, helping to develop current and new relationships with organisations to support WIM's activities and initiatives. I have always had a keen interest in and love of earth sciences. Having grown up the daughter of a geologist, many a childhood holiday was spent exploring new landscapes and, with hindsight, being unknowingly used to scale in photos of interesting geological features. There was definitely some inadvertent brainwashing from a very young age. I chose to study environmental earth sciences for my undergraduate degree, and without a definitive career plan in mind at that point, accepted a geoenvironmental consulting role with a UK-based multidisciplinary firm with whom I'd completed a year in industry as part of my degree. I spent 3 years there gaining a broad and solid foundation in geoenvironmental consulting across a range of sectors and disciplines. It was the combination of hydrogeology and minerals planning that I particularly enjoyed, and I became acutely aware of the critical role of water management in sustainable and responsible natural resource management. At this point, I took a year out to complete my master's degree in hydrogeology and was fortunate to then identify an opportunity to join Golder's mining team as a mining hydrogeologist. 8 years on, and here I am. I personally work primarily on front-end studies early in the mining life cycle, both from my desk and out in the field. I work as part of multidisciplinary technical teams, including resource geologists, mining engineers, mine waste engineers, environmental and social impact assessment practitioners, and mine closure specialists, to name but a few. I've always found it fascinating seeing how the different disciplines interact and integrate to optimise the outcome for a project, not just from an economic perspective, but a technical and sustainable perspective too. I love my role, and having the opportunity to work on such a variety of interesting and challenging projects all over the world. Through the time I spend working on project sites with client teams and living in the local villages and towns while I'm there, I get to see firsthand the positive impacts that, when done right, mining projects can have on the local communities in which they operate. More fundamentally, though, it's the satisfaction of knowing that I have the ability to contribute to the responsible supply of raw materials that will support society's development in as sustainable a way as possible. I'd like to take this opportunity to say that the decline in numbers of students enrolling in earth science subjects is contributing to the cessation of some mining-related degree programs in the UK. And this is of real concern for the industry as well as society at large. There is more work to be done to increase awareness and understanding across all parts of society of our dependence on raw and critical minerals, particularly in the transition to clean and green energy and development. Those of us in the mining industry have an important role to play in communicating the essential and positive contribution the industry makes in this regard. Wind turbines certainly don't grow on trees. Think about all of the materials needed to build and operate them. Mining is not a choice, but how we do it is, and that is what drives me. For those of you watching and wondering about your future career, I can tell you that by joining this industry, your positive impact on the world will be unparalleled. If you're already starting out, that's fantastic and welcome. Firstly, be open to all opportunities. It's good to have a plan, but don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone or in an unplanned direction. I also strongly encourage you to start building your professional network and take a proactive approach to mentoring. So talk to your peers, make new connections, whether junior or senior, and cast the net wide to find a variety of mentors to support you in your career. Don't underestimate the importance of building relationships with your peers in other organisations. As you advance through your career, those will likely be the senior relationships of key decision makers in the industry in the future. Through my membership and volunteering with WIM UK, I have expanded my professional network and met some lovely and inspirational people. not just women, because women's open to all. This has been key in my career development and my enjoyment of working in the mining industry. So if you're not already a member of Women UK, make sure you sign up.